So I'm here at the Ukrainian border with Sasha, and it's been a very interesting day. It's kind of challenging, not knowing Russian or anything. Ellie and I have been handing out water and cookies to people and kids, women and children. So we're near. Most of the people are coming out of Odessa, which recently got attacked. But we're here on the Moldovan side. People are coming in. Met one guy that's trying to get to Spain, young teenager, and other moms and kids that are just trying to get out of Ukraine. It's kind of awkward being here because we can't communicate with anyone, but Sasha is doing an amazing job. There's these free shuttles here behind me that taking people to a distribution that has a lot of supplies, but also transportation all over, where they can connect with where they're trying to go in Europe. So we've stopped there first, and there's a bunch of important people there today. It's interesting. The U.S. Moldovan ambassador is here. Also, the Moldovan UN representative was here. So there's lots of official activity happening. It's all very interesting. We don't feel like we're being very helpful in any way. But Sasha's doing an amazing job communicating, trying to direct people. There's also a lot of taxi drivers here who are trying to give people expensive rides and Sasha's doing a good job of trying to direct people. Hey, there's free transportation here. You don't have to pay for the taxis. So I think Sasha almost got in a fight with the taxi drivers. There was some arguing in Romanian or Russian, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's eye-opening. It's interesting. It's awkward. Ellie feels awkward being here because we don't really know what we're doing. We're just trying to help carry people's bags, give people water and snacks, and it's an unbelievable situation to have to pack up your life in a suitcase and leave your home and not know what's happening. Some people come knowing where they're going. Some people come without family or friends outside Ukraine, so it's more challenging for them, obviously. But here we are, right on the Ukrainian border with Moldova, and there's been people coming through all day. Thanks. A little more explanation of Sasha's drama with the taxi drivers. He was telling some of the people that they could get a free ride to the transportation depot where there's temporary tent housing too, and they were butting in on what Sasha was telling them and saying, oh no, if you go there you'll have to wait 3 or 4 hours, come with me, and they'll take you for 100 euros somewhere, and Sasha said it's much higher prices than normal. So there's some taxi drivers taking advantage of the situation, and people that are in a desperate situation. So it's kind of sad, but I mean that's often what happens in crazy times, is people are here to take advantage. So, and people who are needing help often get help by people who are trying to rip them off. But there's a bunch of these free vans here, and lots of organizations trying to help for free, and hopefully people are getting where they need to go. So we're laughing about the taxi guys because they're all wearing tracksuits, mostly. And there's this, if you've seen the show Hawkeye, there's a tracksuit like mafia gang, and they fit the description to the T. And
why can you tell?
yeah, like how can you tell the like used car salesman vibe? But we're calling them now the taxi drivers. They're the tracksuit mafia. But they're like trying to butt in on all the conversations and tell people that they should go with them and not the free vans. It's like really difficult and awkward. So we're making it our goal to protect the refugees from the tracksuits. It's like we're like security escorting them through the people, the taxi drivers are trying to give them a free ride, and it's hilarious. We're having a lot of fun. Just real quick, we're back at the main transportation center. There's all these buses behind, so we were helping people get on shuttles that came here, and there's resources and people here. There's also a lot of tents back there. I can't really see them from here, where people can stay longer term. But then these big charter buses are taking people to different places, to Romania, or I'm not sure all where they can go from here. Poland maybe too, because some people are coming through. We learned that today. Yeah, in Chisinau, where we're staying, people are going there. There were refugees that have been trapped for quite a while. I'm forgetting the region they're from, but because the Russians just recently withdrew from some areas, they are now can evacuate where they couldn't even evacuate very well before. So there are some people today that were evacuating and haven't really been able to evacuate, it seems like. So it's a pretty significant day.
Further away.
And people were staying here too?
Yes. On the first days they were...
Oh, at the very beginning when
Yes.
they didn't have many places to go. Are there people still here, you think?
No, these are empty because now they have buses that take people,
Yeah.
and they have places in Chisinau. So they take them to Chisinau, and they help them to find transportation from Chisinau wherever they need to go next.
We got to spend today driving through the beautiful Moldovan countryside, and this area isn't as beautiful, but there's farmland and hills and lakes, and these are all walnut trees along the roads. And now we're gonna go visit Sasha's village and his mother, where he grew up.